Afternoon everyone. Friday the, can't see the date, check my phone. Friday the 18th. It is just gone 2:30. We'll have a quick look around the area that's supposed to be up for redevelopment, regeneration, central docks. Quick look around here before I fly down to the stadium. Bit disappointing really. I thought there'd be some progress on this, but as you can see, this is the area. See where the canal is? This is the area where it's supposed to be starting central docks. Green space, and obviously housing, office space, you know, leisure facilities. I fully expected to see some progress. Now, whether they're just, I mean, there's some vehicles over here and some porta cabins. Maybe this is the start of it, but disappointing that it's, you know, it's coming to the end of July and still not seen a spade in the ground, so to speak. So I'll keep an eye on this over the coming weeks, months, years, whatever it takes. And like I say, it's disappointing that it hasn't kicked in yet. They've had the grants from central government and still no sign of any movement. I must say the weather is absolutely glorious, not a breeze or anything. Very humid. As I'm flying my drone here from Jesse Outley-way, I've got the sun beating down on the back of my neck. So I don't want to stay out here too long. So first of all, what I'll do is I'll go and look at the west stand. The third crest was being installed yesterday or the day before, so I'll see the progress on that. Car park, not many cars on site. It is a Friday afternoon. And in the car park, there's a few cars there. First things first, the third crest. Let's go and have a little mooch at that, see where it's up to. All the framework's up. Still the coverings, the light coverings, the LEDs, they're not in place yet. So shouldn't be too long before we see that completed. Don't know whether they're going to be working on it over the weekend. The usual skips in place. No sign of any Hill Dickinson branding above the entrance on the west stand just yet. I'll have a look at the roof in a minute. A few cars on site. finishing touches internally and externally as well, with the painting, which seems to have gone on forever. But they weren't too pleased about that. Could have been doing other stuff on the where the scaffolding was, like painting the top of the roofs, coating it with whatever it was, dark grey or black. So probably a bit behind schedule on that point. A few cars down the north stand. Okay, let's get up and have a look at the Dickinson logo. Still not complete. Seems to have stalled that one, doesn't it? And I want to look at the pitch firstly. All the markings complete now. It looks like a proper stadium now, doesn't it? With the pitch. Pitch is always the final part, isn't it? But that looks fantastic. Have a look at the advertising hoardings in between the tiers. I don't know if they've made any progress on that, have they? Not just a one in place, is that? I mean, that was there the other day. Oh, still quite a bit to do on the advertising hoardings in between the two tiers. So still quite a bit to do up until the Roma game. And what is it? 2 weeks tomorrow. Yeah, so gotta get the fingers out if they want certain things complete by that date. Coverings on the seats in the east stand, so obviously the painting's still going on. Oh, I'm not going to dwell too much on Everton Way because we know that's complete. Have a look at the glass on the south stand, the framework for the Dickinson branding on the south stand. Looks like the framework's in place. Probably looks complete, that. A little bit closer. See if there's anything that stands out. Looks like the framework's all in place for that. Like I say, Everton Way complete. Just wondering whether they've taken down the barriers. Let's drop down a bit, see if I can see if the barriers are still in place. Yeah, barriers are still in place there. So I would imagine they'll have to be moved for the final test events because it'll be quite tight. Fans congregating around that area and then heading towards the step plaza on the west stand. So we may even get some emails shortly. I was down a few days ago and I seen some fellas in hard hats on this plot of land where Terry's Timber used to be, with the proposed marquees going. Now whether they were council officials, I don't know, I'm guessing probably was. Still no movement there. I did manage to speak to a builder who was this building here, this opening. I think that's linked to the Holy Trinity marquee. A lot of work going on in there. It's the same fella who's responsible, Gary Hinks. He's in charge of this building. He wants that up and running for the test event. Well, looking inside, there's a lot to do for him to be ready for the 9th. So another one to keep an eye on. And then when I was driving down, I noticed barriers. We're in loads of barriers in the fan plaza. I would imagine, so I believe that they're gonna be using the same sort of system like they did for the first 2 events, where we had security checking people's tickets before they were allowed into the plaza. So I would imagine that's what the crash barriers are there for. So yeah, could get a bit meaty down there with all the fans trying to get in through the entrances. As you can see, there's double entrance there, one there. I think that's marked up as entrance A. That's entrance A. Then you've got entrance B, entrance C, lost count there, B, C, and D. There's another one down there. Let me just show you. But I can't see that being in use on match days. I think that's for vehicles only. See a car going in there now. Yeah, so can't imagine them letting fans in there. Obviously the team bus will be coming in through that way. I just heard another drone there in the one around me. So I think that's it really. Short one, I'll say short. Plenty to see. Pitch looking great, advertising hoardings in between the two tiers. No progress on that, no progress on the Dickinson logo on the west stand roof. Third crest is frames up, not complete. Frameworks up for the Dickinson on the south stand. So yeah, 2 weeks tomorrow will be full capacity Roma game. There's a lot to do, Everton, in 2 weeks. You've still got all the branding to do in the fan plaza as well, on the lights. So on that note, Blues, I'll call it a day. As always, thanks for subscribing. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Doesn't cost you anything. Thanks for sharing, liking, commenting. If there's anything I've missed, which I usually do, please put in the comments. I really enjoy the interaction on the comments, so keep them coming. So until next time, up the toffees.